So, guys, we're going to turn to your questions now in 1 minute. So, I'll give you one more minute to type something out if you have anything you want to ask us. And while we do that, just for a quick minute here, I've got a couple photos that Marcel has sent us. Marcel, what is this photo of you looking like a Canadian gentleman in front of a European-looking building?
That's me at the Royal Military College in Kingston, Ontario, where I was an officer cadet before I joined my unit in Edmonton.
Hmm.
I was, a cadet that learned business administration as well as military training through a period of 4 to 5 years there, and academic pursuit of language and French as well is covered there, and it's very much a royal kind of theme there, as you can see. So yeah, that was my military college, kind of the Canadian version of West Point, per se, I guess.
Okay, very good. And this one where you're with two other military guys, so you got three soldiers here. You're one of them.
Yeah, that was just me on a field exercise in the reserves. I was a regular force member, but I was, operations captain of a medical unit, helping. I think we were in Meaford, Ontario, there supporting reserves practicing their medical training. I think they were assisting, artillery units and stuff like that, medics chasing around with the artillery.
Very good. And we have this one of you giving a salute with a gas mask on.
So that would have been in Cold Lake, Alberta, where F-18s fly out of, and that was call it CBRN training, so chemical, nuclear, biological training, where you actually go into a gas chamber and have to take off that equipment and deal with the consequences of getting gassed and dealing with a really runny nose and burnt eyes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's standard basic training, but that suit is meant for you to cope in those extreme environments. Hopefully, I
Very
will
good.
never have to do that.
And the last photo that I found the most interesting is you, a Canadian military guy, standing in front of a giant American flag, United States flag.
Yeah, I was. That's an interesting story. I was on a military exercise in San Diego. It was basically a table. They call it a tabletop exercise, but I was in the One Marine Corps where we did kind of a brigade holding of territory, all
Hmm.
notional in terms of conflict with Russia, actually,
Oh, wow.
and uh, and Russia won that, by the way.
Russia won?
Russia
Wow.
won that exercise. Um,
Tabletop meaning some you go through the motions on a table, where versus
yeah, as
non-tabletop
a
you'd be
leadership,
actually out in the field. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. You're playing with computers and pretending like there's a field ship hospital in the rear, and ambulances out there supporting the battle and the conflict, and it's all integrated with the headquarters, where you have like different levels of officers dealing with different categories from G1 to G8, which means every category kind of has an expertise they're dealing with, from logistics to everything from space down to the ground,
Right. Right.
including public affairs and stuff.
Right. Right.